They bamboozled us. I'm Ashley with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 times anime lied to the fans.
Who are you people?
Asia, obviously. Hey, Stocking! Panty! Let's do this thing!
For this list, we'll be looking at the moments where an anime pulled a fast one, twisted its narrative, and went against what had been established beforehand. As always, you can catch me on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over there, give me a follow, and let me know which anime list you want to see next.
Pretty
Power? I thought he said pretty flower.
Number 10, to be continued. Panty Stocking with Garterbelt.
I mean, you would have to try it to see.
Cliffhangers are all well and good, but at the very least you need to know whether or not you're going anywhere, otherwise you just leave the audience starved for content, and the whole thing ends up feeling like one big betrayal.
I'm sorry, but surprise, I'm actually a demon.
Regardless of how much the creators were trolling us, with that out-of-nowhere ending in which Stocking was revealed to be a demon and sliced up her sister, there was still the promise that such a crazy twist would be explained in a later season. A decade on, and we're still waiting.
Follow the panty path! Brief and Chuck, be on your way!
Number 9, The Final Battle. Bobobo, Bobo.
Now let's go!
While it may have broken so many walls you'd think they were a demolishing company, Bobobo and his motley crew of valiant and oh so bizarre hair defenders still knew how to throw in the occasional fight scene. They were often weird as shit, but fights nonetheless.
You got a problem with that punk? No.
As a result, we were more than ready to see them finally take on the Bald Emperor and bring this nonsensical comedy to a close, only for the long-awaited battle to be cut short when both the cast and audience are informed that they've been cancelled.
Bobobo's fight for the happiness of hair everywhere continues, but alas, we've run out of episodes.
It's kind of perfect in its own wacky way, but we'd still like to have seen the source material get adapted.
This sign says it's the end!
Are you kidding? This is how our show ends?
Number 8, Char and Betrayal. Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam.
I'm here to finish this!
So you really have betrayed us, Char.
This is quite possibly Char's most infamous moment. It's no surprise we all find this scene hilarious, and that's because it's the biggest bare-faced lie in the entire Gundam franchise.
Not so. I've never betrayed anyone in my entire life. Ever!
How disappointing.
Char has indeed betrayed people before, namely the Sabi family, whose trust he gained just so he could kill them later down the line as revenge for what they did to his father. We're pretty sure that luring Garma into a death trap and sniping Kycilia's head off counts as an act of treachery. So what the hell was up with this straight-faced comment? Maybe Tomino just forgot, or he was trying to retcon his own character.
Don't take it personally. You can thank your father for this.
Number 7, series finale, Gintama. While we have yet to see the conclusion to Gintama in animated form, this little prank by Oddjob's Gin is probably the closest we'll get for a while. This episode opens up with Gin, Shinpachi, and Kagura telling us that the show has been cancelled, and that this is the final episode, despite them getting renewed for another season.
よって本日をもちましてアニメ銀魂急遽最終回となります。
We then spend the entire episode's runtime going through the cast's own interpretations of the big finale. Yet another one of Gintoki and company's pranks. Shock horror, this series didn't stop there. It just laughed at all the incredibly gullible fans it managed to trick into thinking it had.
銀さんなんて言ったかわかんねえよ
Number 6, episode preview, Neon Genesis Evangelion.
だが現実に対処できないシンジは固く心を閉ざしてしまう。そして約束の時が来る。
Shinji may have been given one hell of a congratulatory send-off during the finale, but there was nothing but silence for the fans who had been expecting something else. While we all know that End of Evangelion served as the true conclusion to this classical mind-melter of a series, back in the 90s, audiences had no idea what they were in for. Made all the worse due to the previews for episode 24 and 25 containing the now iconic battle between Asuka and the mass-produced Eva units, as well as Shinji getting up close and personal with Misato. Yep, we can see why there was widespread disappointment.
エヴァシリーズが舞い降りる暴かれる欺瞞を嘲笑うかのように次回エア
Number 5, Dead Hide Isn't Dead, Tokyo Ghoul series.
Come on, let's go.
It's bad enough that Route decided to go on its own little story tangent, but cramming in a canon finale with an extra helping of melodrama just added to the nausea of such a hellish second season. Caught in the crossfire of the street war between the CCG and the Ghouls, Kaneki's BFF seemingly loses his life in all the chaos, prompting the one-eyed Wonder Boy to carry him down the street for what seems like an eternity. Of course, whatever sadness that scene may have garnered was quashed when Hide turned out to be somewhat alive, now under the alias of the Scarecrow, and with a few chunks of him missing. Maybe next time stick to the manga in its entirety.
Thanks, Hide.
Number 4, opening scene, Gurren Lagann.
うろたえるな。むしろ教えてやれ。ここに誰がいるかもな。
Look, the last thing we want to do is knock this sci-fi bonanza. It's just if you're going to build up expectations in the opening scene, with Simon declaring that every star in the sky is an enemy they need to destroy, that's some pretty big hype there, man.
相手にとって不足はねえよ。奴らを時空間ごとねじ切ってやる。
Stop teasing. While the final fight with the anti-spiral was still spectacular, we can't help but wonder if this opening is what the show had originally intended.
Gurren Lagann! Spin on! 俺を誰だと思ってる?
Number 3, The Death of Naruto. Naruto.
We're done here.
What about Naruto? We just leave him?
It's all my fault. I was team leader.
The episode is called The Death of Naruto. Naruto did not die. Ergo, this is misleading ninja propaganda. Granted, what else were we to expect from Prime Naruto filler? This was padding on padding before Naruto eventually left the village and Shippuden could finally kick in.
You have trespassed on the land of the feudal palace. And the punishment for that is death!
You're kidding me!
Then again, if put in the context that all the filler killed Naruto as a respectable anime series, then the point could be argued that the phrase has some truth to it. But within the narrative itself, it's just shinobi clickbait.
You're probably all wondering what I'm doing in this. Ow! Tenten, what the heck was that for?
Number 2, Evangelion 3.0 preview. Evangelion 2.0, you cannot advance.
レイとシンジを取り込んだまま凍結されるエヴァ初号機廃棄される要塞都市
You just can't help yourself, can you, Anno? The conclusion of Evangelion 2.0 left us with quite the cliffhanger, with Shinji pretty much starting the third impact, also he could save Rei from the angel Zeruel. So what's next for our cast of characters? Well, absolutely nothing that appeared in the preview in the next film. Instead of being given what we were shown for the 3.0 preview, the film instead gave us the biggest swerve of all time, where Shinji's antics of the previous film had truly messed up the world, and we were flung 14 years into the future.
Misato-san! Ikari Shinji-kun. あなたはもう何もしないで。
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, skipped fight. Katanagatari.
考えてみれば、そいつを倒せば俺が日本最強になれるってことだろ。 悪い話じゃねえな。
Okay, this isn't so much an unintentional lie due to budget cuts or other behind-the-scenes issues, as it is just a straight gotcha moment. As per the show's formula, Shichika is all set to take on a user of the 12 deviant blades and reclaim it for his pint-sized love interest. Only difference being that the clash with Sabi was built up over numerous episodes, including a wild-looking preview.
咎め史上最大の奇策、聖地巌流島に新たな歴史が刻まれる。
And what was the result? We get to see Shichika and Togame talking about the fight and how epic it was, while all we get in exchange was watching Shichika's sister massacre some C-grade villains in a B plot. Great, thanks.
しかし、それにしても大変な戦いだった。
ああ、大変な戦いだった。
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.